Meteorologist Matthew East here with you. This is the Friday, February 19th edition of the Carolina Weather Video here, and we've had a pretty quiet stretch of weather here for the past few days, and we've settled into a moderating trend in our temperatures, and we're going to keep that going here for the next couple of days as we head on into the weekend. In fact, I think by Sunday, there'll be a lot of 60-degree readings across the region, but don't get used to it. It won't last that long. We're going to be heading back into a colder pattern as we get into next week. Now, a couple things to talk about here as we go through the next 5 to 7 days. Let's get into the radar this morning. And again, this is a look at the live News 14 Carolina interactive radar. You can find that link on our website, news14.com. Really a neat tool. I'd encourage you to check it out. A couple of areas of precipitation to talk about this morning. One back in the Plains states, and the other one is back along the Gulf Coast region. So we're looking at those two separate areas of precipitation. There's the Plains states, there's the Gulf Coast region, some snow showers in the New England states as well. But the area over the Plains is heading toward the Great Lakes. The area down to the Gulf will sort of get suppressed south into the Gulf, and really the only thing we'll see from that is some increased cloud cover this weekend. Now, I expect a lot of sunshine today. Pretty much a sunny sky. Highs in the lower 50s in most spots. Some spots creeping up to the mid-50s this afternoon. Altogether, a pretty nice day. Get out and enjoy it. And some spots across the region, including parts of the Triad viewing area, have had 4 consecutive weekends of wintry precip. Not this one, though. We'll have a mild and quiet weekend. We'll call it a partly sunny sky for our Saturday. Highs mid to even some upper 50s across the region. Sunday, lower 60s in a lot of spots. And so it'll be a nice weekend. By the way, speaking of the Triad, if today the Triad hits 50, if they don't get it today, they'll certainly get it Saturday. Either way, whenever we hit 50, it'll be the first day for the Triad that the 50-degree or higher temperature has been recorded since January 28th. So it's been a while since we've seen 50 degrees or warmer for the Triad. Charlotte managed to get up into the 50s yesterday, and again, all of us sort of building on this warming trend. It won't last long, though. Here you go into Monday. Next system moving in, and it still looks like Monday is the day that'll feature our next opportunity for some rain as this low pressure heads up into the Ohio Valley. The snow with that one well off to our north. But it sort of sets the stage for a return back to colder weather. Take a look out here at, this is now Tuesday. All this very, very cold air building into Canada, and that's going to get released southeastward with time. Tuesday, we probably still hang on to a mildish kind of day. Probably still some 50s for Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, the GFS handles this little piece of energy differently than pretty much all the other modeling. This is the 60 run of the GFS. It swings another piece of energy through and actually brings precipitation through the region Wednesday that is borderline to being some snow in some parts of the region, but I caution you that I have zero confidence in that solution happening. So for Wednesday, I've just sort of gone with a mostly cloudy forecast, and we'll give this a few more model cycles before there's anything to really get excited about for snow fans midweek. Really, let me say this. The models next week are all over the place. They are having a tough time. All models included, resolving what's going to happen when. And you get wild swings in even how the upper air pattern looks from one model to another as you get deeper into next week. So take any individual model run right now with a big grain of salt. Let's go out to Thursday. GFS shows a cold and dry day, and really, as you look at the average over all the upper air charts, they from anywhere from 168 hours to 240 hours out, European on the left, GFS on the right, there's some general agreement there. The general ideas here are the same, that you're going to have a lot of cold air in the eastern part of the country, some blocking up top in Canada, and I do think certainly the end of next week is going to be cold. The question is, do we get any storm systems? Here's the European model. This was valid at 7 p.m. next Friday, a week from today. Low pressure in the Gulf that then lifts up off the Carolina coast. And that verbatim doesn't bring any snow up into much of North Carolina, but it's close. The GFS really doesn't have much of that system on a lot of its recent runs. But again, a lot of uncertainty next week as we head back into a colder pattern. This is the 0Z run of the GFS all the way out on March 3rd. storm system plowing on through. So I think the players are on the field for a cold and relatively stormy finish to February, and as we head into March as well. So we'll see how all of that plays out. All right, no, there will not be a new edition of the video Monday morning. I'm not going to be in the weather office Monday morning, but we will have a new video posted for you Tuesday. So enjoy the weekend, a nice chance to have some milder weather. Get out and enjoy it this weekend, and we'll see where we stand when we get back at it as we get into next week. All right, that's it for today's edition of the video. Have a great weekend, and God bless.